Alright, good day, night, evening, whatever time it may be, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darth Chain. I do hope you guys have had a good one, and I'm sorry for the delay of this video. Today we're going to be doing the new Nightmare Fractal, and thank you Anet for messing up the order of the fractals. Trend is now 18, and Nightmare is now the 25. Thank you. So, let's jump into it, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the portal. So, for the people who played Living Story 1, you'll recognize the look of this one. It is the Tower of Nightmares that we met with Marjorie and Lady Casimir. Now, this one starts off fairly easy. You're going to have these toxic Damus guys right here. You're just going to DPS them down. There's usually about 5 or 6. If you're going for an achievement, there's a body sitting just behind us for an Asura. There are 5 bodies strewn throughout this fractal, and you have to find them all. They're fairly easy to find. Now you're going to take out these guys in this arena, and you're going to spawn a Twisted Marionette. Not the really big one that we used to face, but a big one nonetheless. This is a throwback to when Queen Jenna wanted to make these little constructs to help protect Kryta. Now, this thing's fairly easy to take down. It has a couple attacks where it spins. It has a couple of these orb attacks. This one you're going to want to watch out for. You're just going to run over to this shield and stand inside of it. This is also an attack that the final boss of the area does. If you're outside of the bubble when it strikes, it'll deal a lot of damage, usually down you, so watch out for that. Other than that, just watch for the orange circles to find out where its attacks are going to be. It's nothing too hard. It'll eventually go into this bipedal form right here and slam down on the ground and also do a spin. Here's its slam attack, and it'll go in a circle as it slams if you don't interrupt it. Now we move on to probably the most annoying portion of this fractal is these little spinning orbs. Now the patterns do change up, but you just need to stand inside of the circle and follow the pattern. Like right here, you just want to move slightly into the sides. I believe the Nightmare Fractal will be called the Bullet Hell Fractal from now on. Now right here where it changed to blue, that is very important. If you are running low on HP while you're staying inside this thing and you see the blue orbs start coming out, get hit by those. They replenish your HP. So this fractal is a little forgiving, but not too much, as you're going to see here. Doing this one first, the center one, actually gives you an achievement, and it looks like groups are getting about set up to just do the center one first anyway, and then deal with the side ones. We're actually going to survive this, I believe, and we'll go to one of the side ones ourselves. Here's the blue orbs that we want to get hit by, and we completed it. Now, both of the side ones are up on these little paths here, which have the flames. You just want to dodge roll through them and take out the orbs. Once that's done, make sure everybody's up, and you get to move on to the next portion. Now, over here on the right, you'll see Flesh Gorge. It is a gigantic shark that you have to kill. You'll see that human corpse over there as well. The best way to kill him is to have someone aggro it to the shore and then fight against it, because the water there is toxic. Next, there's this orb. As soon as somebody reaches it, it disappears, and the AoE fire that goes down that hallway just disappears completely. And now you move on to the next boss. So the big thing with the Nightmare Tower was hallucinations, and this one's no different. So CX the Unclean, he's going to have this attack. You want to break his break bar, and that will interrupt the attack. If it does hit, it deals a lot of damage. It hurts. And if you see this cone on you, you want to look away from your allies. What that does is after the cone disappears, you kind of like throw up or something like that. It's the best way I can describe it. And it just shoots out like this AoE, or this cone projectile that does do a little bit of damage. Other than that, you just want to wail away on him as quickly as you can. It's not too hard of a fight. You'll also see these guys pop up. There's an achievement for avoiding these guys, and you can easily outrun them if you know how to. It's not too hard. If you get hit by it, it deals a bit of damage, but nothing to really worry about. I get hit by it in the second time, and it doesn't do anything to me. Other than that, that's pretty much all of his attacks to take him down. There's a Savari corpse on the left-hand side right there. And now we get to face the boss. He is in that egg. So someone's going to activate that orb, and here he comes. Yeah. Ensilis, so much fun. Now I'm going to skip the first 25% HP because we really don't have to worry about that too much, because he will just regain it back when he does this. Now here's where the fight really begins. You're going to see him do this attack. Now on the initiate level, he's going to do this once per 33% HP. Usually bosses do certain attacks every 25. He does every 33. So just DPS him down. It's very simple to do. You can break him to get it done easier. There's this little charge lunge attack, which is so easy to avoid. I really don't care to mention it. He has an orb attack, and he has a couple other attacks. But the main thing we're looking for is when he hits 66% HP. Because when he hits 66, that giant orb you see in the middle of the field is going to come back. And he does become invulnerable, so you cannot skip the phase. So what's going to happen is he's going to summon the big orb and then 5 small orbs. You want one person in each of the small orbs. They won't shoot any of the little bullet hell things, but the big one will, and it covers the entire area. Now, a thing to notice is while you're doing this, you're going to get this little debuff of a guy shouting down on the right next to the agony stack. What that does is, say somebody downs while you're doing this. As soon as you complete the phase, everybody rallies back up, even if they're completely down at full HP. So it's a little forgiving, but that portion is a pain. So here comes the large strike again. And we're going to speed this up until we get to about 20 HP, because that's when the next big thing hits. It is at 20. I think I'm actually going to down during this one, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. Yep, there you go. And then the rest of my teammates complete it, and I res. Here's the third time he does the attack. And here comes his big attack. It kind of changes the field. This happens to everybody. Right here is just a massive DPS check. You just want to hit the boss as quickly as you can. You're going to have all these hallucinations coming to attack you. Epidemic, bring it. But just spam this as quickly as you can. The faster this gets dead, the better it is. And as soon as he dies, you completed the fractal. So there he goes. The orb's going to move right in front of you, and your chest's going to spawn over there on the left. And you're going to have that weird story guy talking to you some more. So I want to thank these people up on screen for helping me out right now, and I want to thank Anet for completely messing up the order of the fractals. Thank you guys. I can't say they completely messed it up. They moved like Trin to 18, Nightmare to 15. So now Trin comes before Solid Ocean. I'm not going to edit the fractal list. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're actually going to be moving on to the dungeon guide, and I'll throw up what the image is going to look like right here. Hopefully you guys are interested in it. I have plans for how I want to do it. The paths will be done in detailed like these videos, while the story modes, I will be grabbing a couple of my friends, and we'll just be jumping we'll be like jumping onto Skype or something, jumping into the dungeon. I'll hit record, and you guys will just get what we record. I will not edit it whatsoever. We do have the Escalating Catacombs already recorded and everything, but I do talk over the cutscenes. If you guys do not like people talking over cutscenes, let me know and I won't. Because I'm just trying to BS with my friend, and we talk about the lore of the dungeon and everything like that. That's what I have planned for the dungeon guide. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. We'll see you guys on Friday for the Escalating Catacombs. Do take care.